Tora Tora, Mia Samanjaye, Mia Bolo Hindi Tora Tora. We fancy English. We see English to be like for the literates. For them, you can be literate, you can be whatever.
Okay.
But you will prefer speaking your language over the English because you love your culture, you love your country.
Hey, what's up guys? It's the girl EfyaKimora here. Welcome to my channel. If you're audience, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new here, after watching this video and you love it, please don't forget to subscribe to support my channel and also hit on the notification bell so you don't miss any video from here. Today guys, I'm here at Cultural Centre here in Kumasi, and I'm here with PB Century, a YouTuber who just landed in Ghana from India. So you're going to have a conversation about his stay, why he moved and why he moved back to Ghana. So stay tuned and learn more. Let's go. So welcome PB Century. Please can you introduce yourself to my viewers?
Okay, thank you. My name is Patrick Bafo Century. So as I created my YouTube, I also had to shorten it to PB Century.
Okay.
It's nice meeting you all. I wish you all will also subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Just check his channel out. I'll be leaving the link to his channel in the description below. Okay, so welcome once again.
Thank you.
So okay, you just came to Ghana from India.
Yeah.
And in the first place, why did you go to India?
Okay, I went to India to study.
To study. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I went there to do my master's degree.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm back with that knowledge, Indian knowledge.
Indian knowledge.
Yeah.
And I like you can even speak the Indian accent.
Tora
Indian
Tora,
accent.
Mia Samanjaye, Mia Bolo Hindi Tora Tora.
What does that mean?
Mia Samanjaye means I understand. Mia Bolo means I speak. Hindi,
Okay.
small is the Tora Tora.
No, I want the English, Indian English accent.
You want the Indian English accent?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. As we are talking, I'll make sure I speak the Indian
Wow.
Hindi accent. Yes.
And
yes.
can you also understand the Indian English accent?
Yes, Indian accent is somehow
You sound like an Indian.
yes, it's somehow not clear, but you know, if you put your ears on the ground, you understand whatever I'm saying.
Wow.
Yes.
Is it thought or you just come like you?
Now, you know, as we went, we used to talk with friends. You know, most of Indians don't speak English.
Oh, okay.
You know, in Ghana, we fancy English. We see English to be like for the literates. For them, you can be literate, you can be whatever.
Okay.
But you will prefer speaking your language over the English because you love your culture, you love your country.
Wow.
In Ghana
And
here, we just abandon everything and we speak someone's
like
language.
in India, do they have a general language?
India has more than thousands of languages. Let me say thousands.
So, well, what language do they speak generally?
Generally, let me say it this way. When you go to the northern part of India, they speak Hindi.
Okay.
Places like Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, Delhi, and some other like places in the northern part of India, they speak Hindi. But when you go to the southern part of India, they speak Telugu, they speak Tamil. They have a lot of languages there also. I think I've made a video of this on my channel.
So okay,
Yeah.
what if someone in North do not understand the language spoken by the southern people? That's when the English come in, or what?
Yes, that's when the English come in. But this is also somehow a headache for them.
Wow.
You know, those from the southern part of India prefer to speak their local language as to the Hindi.
Oh wow.
You know, for them, they see themselves to be we are of our own. We don't have to depend on those on the north, like in terms of culture or language, whatever.
Oh,
So they prefer to speak the Tamil and Telugu, yeah.
Wow,
And even them, among them, the southern part, they find it difficult to communicate because each and every tribe prefer to speak their language.
Okay, how many years did you spend in India?
I spent 2 years and some months there.
And from your explanations, you really explored that place.
Yeah, I explored some places.
You know more about that place.
Yeah, I explored some places.
Okay,
in
why
India.
did you choose India? India. How's the other countries you can go there and learn?
You know, this is a difficult question. I had never gone to India before. I didn't really know much about India, though we watch their movies and other things. But you know how they are. Like, we see them to be one of the best in terms of medicine.
Medicine, okay.
Yes, we see them to be one of the best in terms of IT.
Their local medicine.
Yeah, local medicine. Okay. Not us in Juju, like us Africans. Yeah, not that one. And you know, IT too, they are very good.
Oh, okay.
Engineering, they are good.
Wow.
And even in management, some countries know India to be good in terms of management.
Oh, okay.
That's the reason why I had to go there.
Okay, so you went there. There are a lot of courses and programs that they are good at. Yeah. So what were you studying in India?
Okay, I did MBA in International Business and Marketing.
Wow.
Yeah.
International business, I'd be going.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. So, whilst you were in India, what are the other things you learned from them?
You know, their culture.
Their
you know, yeah, their culture.
Oh, okay.
Indian culture is very, like, okay, I'll say it's okay.
It's okay.
It's just like the African culture.
Okay.
The way you have to respect, you have to respect elderly people.
Okay, what cultural behavior do they take it so do they embrace it? Like when you come to Ghana, you don't greet the elderly person with your left hand, or the left hand is outside. When you come to Ghanaian culture, you can't do like greet or receive something from the elderly person. What about India?
Okay, for India, you can use left for everything. You can use left to greet. You can use left to wave. Yes. That's how they do things. And it's normal.
They hate? Like maybe they hate this thing in their culture.
What they hate? Yeah. They will tell you we hate fornication, but you know most of the people do that there. Okay. They will be like, we hate prostitution, we hate fornication, we hate this. But now a lot of people do that because behind the scenes. Yeah.
Okay. They learn a modern world.
Yeah, but so they do that, but still most of them are very conservative, like primitive, I would say that.
Okay, India, how is their system? Like, you want to know maybe, how is their system? India,
anything goes, just as the flow. Like, most things, okay, as in a way of how you want it to be. Sometimes most people do things without any format, any pattern.
Wow.
Yeah. India, someone can be driving, they don't care to just cross anyhow, like turn anyhow. They don't really mind that.
Don't they have some laws maybe governing?
They have laws, but most people try to
do things anyhow.
Do things in their own ways. They don't abide by those laws. That's how I see it.
Okay, what is the different thing that comes in between India and Africa or Ghana?
Okay, there are a lot of similar things we do here that they do there.
What is that?
Like, they have charcoal, the broom we use, that palm broom. They have that some there. They call broom jaru.
Jaru.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a lot of things like how do I say it? Poultry, just like as we saw like over there in the cultural center. We are in the cultural center, Kumasi Cultural Centre. That's what I'm saying.
And we've taught a little bit here. And that will be on TV Century's channel, so you can just go there and check that one out.
Yeah. They have ceramics, they have and you know the way we chew sugarcane. You know, I was wondering, I thought maybe it was only Ghana that we chew sugarcane that way. You use your teeth to remove every wrap on it and you just bite it and chew. But when I went there, I saw people doing that. A lot of things. We have a lot of similarities with them.
Oh wow. Yeah. So India is in Asia.
Asia, yeah.
Asia, okay.
Yeah, it's in Asia.
Why some Indians are blacks and others are fair? Why?
That's
Why, like,
you know, that's how God treated them.
yeah.
And I watched a video when I was in India. I watched a video sometime on YouTube. It's explained why Indians had these black people there.
Okay.
There was a man from Africa who went to rule there. He was born and raised there through slavery. So he went to, I've forgotten the name. His name sounds like Musa. He has this Musa in his name. He ruled there. So during his era,
Like he was black.
yeah, he was black because he was from Africa. During his era, like he had plenty wives and he could give birth to a number of them, like a number of black Indians. So with that, they also had to give birth and they kept on increasing.
So are they called blacks in India?
Indians, you know one thing, it just came to mind when I say you know one thing, most of Indians do say that one thing. Yeah, they'll
like
be like yes. Do one thing, they'll be like do one thing. So you know one thing, in India, these black people, when they come to the northern part, the northerners there see them to be foreigners. In my school, I had people from Tamil.
Foreigners, like, but they are
all India. But even in the northeastern part of India, they have these Asian faces people. You know, Indians don't have that Asian like the Chinese, Japanese. You know their face when you see them. You know, these people are from.
In India, there are a lot of
tribes
like,
and
people like how they look.
Yes, when you go to the northeast part of India, these people there have the Asian faces there. So also they see those people to be like people from a foreign country. So they call them foreigners. I remember one time I had a friend in school. We saw one guy, he looked like an Asian. The guy told me this guy looks like a Chinese. Meanwhile, that guy is an Indian.
Okay, so in India, and whilst you were in school, how are the blacks or even the foreign black, let's say the blacks the blacks are treated in school or even in the community as well? Okay,
for our school, you know, the blacks were very hard. I would say hard, as in they were not that lenient. They weren't cool, like as in for anyone to like trample on them. You know, we try to make sure that anything we don't understand in class, you know, because of the language, and sometimes in class they used to teach in Hindi, we would tell them we don't get this. That's it. You know, sometimes they are not used to, even the lecturers, most of them are not used to English. So sometimes, you know, they might be speaking English and they will just go straight into the Hindi, start speaking in Hindi. You'll be there and you'll not get nothing. You'll be like, what's this
watching a Chinese movie.
Yes. So sometimes we used to complain to the administration. We used to complain to the HODs. You know, those Indian guys too that we were there, if anything is going on, like, and it's not on their side, like they don't like it, they weren't able to voice out.
Why?
Like, you know, I don't know, maybe the
blacks can complain.
Yes, we could complain about everything we don't like.
But the Indians will keep quiet.
Sometimes, yes, mostly. And in my school, there was nothing like SRC, like that student body there to know. They didn't allow that.
No student body.
Because yes, so that you the people. On
behalf of the students.
Yes. So but
so just go to school, obey what the administration will say.
Yes.
Come back. Wow.
So for us, we didn't have a student body though, but we used to communicate to them. We like this, we don't like this, change that. If they don't change, we make sure like at least we fight harder so that things could be on our side.
Okay, so things comparing things in India and schooling in India and schooling in Africa. I hope you've schooled here before.
Yeah.
Your first degree.
First degree, everything. Yeah. I did that in KSTU.
Okay, so
you know KSTU.
Then Kumasi Polytechnic. Okay.
Kumasi Technical University.
So comparing your education here and there, are there anything different between them?
It depends on the school you go.
It depends on the school.
For the school I went, I didn't see any difference.
Oh, okay.
In Kumasi Technical University, we used to be taught with projectors and But when I went there, like, there was nothing like a projector. No teacher was going to prepare a note or maybe something for you to go and study on your own. You have to go and do everything on your own.
So what
because they don't prepare. All that they do is they come there and they teach.
They just speak their minds.
Yes, sometimes, you know, I had some couple of lecturers, but for one it was worse. Whenever she comes to class, and all my lecturers, most of them were ladies. I had only 2 male lecturers.
Okay.
Was it? Yeah, 2. All of them were ladies. She will not prepare anything, no study, lesson notes or something. Whenever she comes to class, she just try to learn something. She in her English, she will be like, when you go home, grab something. You know, she will not teach anything. She will just come and read. And when you ask question, you don't understand this, you don't understand that, she'll be like, when you go home, you go and study on your own. But in Ghana here, they used to prepare those study notes.
But what you are saying, by there are lots here, like when other lecturers do say, they just come and read.
But for them, they will give you some study notes.
Some study notes, go and do this.
They'll prepare some lesson notes and give to you to study on your own.
Yeah, some pamphlet.
But for them, no. If you have to study anything, they will maybe tell you to go to the library and get this book, get that
one
book,
we are doing
and
masters,
read.
so
Yeah, I know that one is.
Yeah.
Even no, I'm not speaking on only the masters.
Okay.
Even for the degree too.
Oh, okay.
The degree too is just like that.